Man, there's got to be an easier way into this joker. It's like I take a different route every time, man. I'm trying to look for a place where I can just dip right down in that thing, you know? Like the movie Platoon, you know? Just sink down real low as I hang on the branches of some trees of life. Oh, man. What you guys think? I know you're thinking I'm crazy, but the more I go through this, the more we recover. I know that for a fact. I can hear the artifacts calling already. Man, up to the waist when it comes to the anything I hear. I still can't tell, man. I just need to glide right in. Slide right in. Like we're sliding into home plate. You know, 10 or 12 years ago, this would have looked very scary to us. Hey, there's a duck. Oh, well. Things are balanced perfectly. I guess we're being held up. The spirit of the land is holding us up. They guided us to this spot because they knew there was a family of ducks headed down the creek. And they didn't want us to scare them. Good call, good call. Let's follow their lead. I don't know if this is it or not. I mean, the best spot to get in, but I'm gonna try. See, what you're looking at here is a result of like a month and a half ago, a washout. Hardly any leaves on top. Well, oh dang, well, I asked to slide right in, didn't I? Oh boy, the things I get myself into for major history. All right, I gotta work my way around this, okay? Enter on this side, slide down, go to this side, come over here to the shallow spot. Because I can tell you right now that's going to be probably up to the waist up in here. Things I do for anything, really. Ancient history, art pieces. I got 3 little Kroger bags on me. All right, let's go ahead and do what I wanted to do. Slide right in. Man, I tell you what, it's crazy how long it takes to try to get in places like this, man. Major washout a month and a half ago. I'm hoping that they really turn things over. Every time I come out here, I might find some crazy stuff, you know, fill the bags up with a lot of artistic stuff, you know. Maybe a few pieces of artifacts here and there. But I'm so sick and tired of coming out here and seeing the same old tires sitting in the same spot for all these years. Okay, don't hear that slap. Don't hear that slap, slap. You know that slap I'm talking about. When you go sliding, because the soil is so silty that you just slide right like you're sliding on ice, and you hit a slap, slap of your arms onto the mud. All right, we're in. Got about 6 hours I can stay up in this thing. Let's hope they got some things sitting right on top. We'll never see anything in the water. I mean, like in the sands or anything like that. Some places might be kind of hard to judge when it comes to the depth of the water though, which is kind of worrying me a little bit. Major washouts can do a lot of major things, especially when waters were 12 feet high a month and a half ago after that major rain event around the city or around the whatever state. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go for these things up in here. Whatever it is. See, some tires, I swear, I mean, some things they just can't move. Every time I come out and I see it, it makes me feel like nothing has been that tribulated. You can only go off of what's on the surface, what is exposed, what is flipped over on top of the sands, you know? Just like that little board right there. That's a piece of siding. Might be kind of artistic. It's flat. Look at that now. Yeah. Yeah, that's a piece of siding. Vinyl siding. Let me go ahead and get going up in here. I got to make it to the major gravel bars. Found a couple of things that are cool, but I'm not going to keep them. Oops, is that a piece of art? It just might be. It's pre-melted. Well, it's flimsy. Still Da Vinci style though. Look, there's a moccasin. Is it from 1100 years ago or no? Man, these city creeks, it takes you a while to get to know them, you know, for real. It does. All the gravel bars. Oh, I found a piece of metal finally. All right, here are the things that I found. No, it's just a truck light. I know. It's just cool, man. City creek hunting is, there's nothing like it, you know. I know if you saw this in Goodwill, if you saw this in the truck stop somewhere in, you know, Dublin, Georgia, right off of I-16, in the box, you wouldn't blink an eye. Saw that Goodwill for $3, you wouldn't blink an eye. Something about finding things in nature is extremely cool. It is. Hey, there's some paint. I know, I found some bowling pin right here. I think that's a bowling pin. That's got to be a bowling pin, for real. I don't think that plastic is built to last. Let's hope we do find some things that were actually built to last, if you know what I mean. Ancient or not. Should have got out earlier, but I can't. I just can't get out of bed after doing things like I did yesterday, you know. That's a cool piece right there. Adding that to the pocket until I start getting up to fill the bags. But I'll tell you something though. Hey, what's this, a banner stone? Oh, heck no. Please tell me it's a banner stone. Man, you guys are going crazy, man. Why? I'm going to recover it anyway. It's a piece of rubber in the form of a banner stone, guys. Look, man, okay. They had me wilding out on this thing right here, man. I saw a banner stone in the water. Look, it is. Okay, technically, it's got the shape of a banner stone. So what is it, though? Does that mean it's a banner stone? We know it's not. We know it's not. And you're going to say, but Da Vinci, man, hey, that looks nothing like a banner stone. That looks more like a bow tie, you know? Oh, you found some more things. Get a load of this. I mean, they're not like historic, but they will be later. You just got to give things time. But see, that's the thing, though. I mean, city creeks, they can be extremely overwhelming. They can. Oh, there they go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, boy. But anyway, yeah. I mean, city creeks can be extremely overwhelming with the kind of stuff that they have. Depends on what you're looking for. So that's tiny, that's cool. Going to keep that. I'm still not going to keep that. I just held it into the pocket. This I want to take home, man, and add it to the wood stash. The weathered art, wood art. But it weighs too much and it's too thick. I'm going to have to stash it to come back and get it later. Yeah. Oh, see, overwhelming. That could be a piece of bark or a piece of cabinet that has been weathered artistically. And that's exactly what it is. It's a veneer of a piece, but it has no backbone, excuse me. And then I found this thing here. Heck yeah. Definitely adding this thing to the bag. For real. Ain't nothing like finding cool things in a city creek, for real. It's not even bent. Cool. Exactly what I'm looking for real. Another wood panel. It's artistic on both sides. Very nice. too big to add to the bag right now. I'm just going to add it here to my little stash. Look at that. I mean, those things go together right there. Two made into one. Weird. Still nothing. Well, still the same old stuff, you know, tires, black sands, or black debris, whatever. A lot of cans, that's for dang sure. Still waiting for those oddities. Crystal doorknobs from a 1927 house. Might be a little bit scratched up because of the sands, but that's all right. Still waiting on that 1888 Coke bottle. There's a razor blade. There's some over here of interest. I know exactly what it is. It's a measuring device. It's one of those large industrial tape measures. You want to say collect it? If anything, I'll toss it up on the bank, wishing for giant trees of life out here for the future. Hey, I see a button. Yeah, look, it says 1 foot on it. Very cool find for today. And there's a busted button. Man, that's one heck of a blade for real. Still making them. And it's also ready for the art. Check out the yellow outline. Mara Mountain. Moment of truth. Got to get through this thing right here. There's so much silt and other things in this part of the creek, you can't tell how deep it is. We're about to find out though. Got some cool things. Check out all the art. I know no major artifacts yet, man. I mean, this is the closest thing to something ancient so far today. Old school crock, little tiny one, has a design on it too. Not going to take it. Probably from like the 1920s, 1930s. Little bottle here. Think I'll just leave it out here. What a shame on this thing, whatever the heck it's supposed to be. Sugar, something. It's for sugar though. I mean, it's busted. Fine looking piece right here. Think I'll just toss it back up in the woods. Probably some kind of top or something. What does that say? Color something. That's a cool little item. Got good text on it. Then you got these monumental artist pieces. Things I love to collect. That size, really nice right there. Got the blue tone in it, aqua. And these things. That's it so far, man. But we haven't even made it to the major stuff yet. The gravel bars. That's way up there. That's not too good. That's where I have to go to. I hear gunshots. Now what am I going to do, man? That ain't fair. Dang, bro. I didn't come all the way over here just to hear gunshots. I'm already having to go through this zone that's almost up to the waist. They scrubbed out all the sand and gravel bars up in here, leaving us with deep waters. And now I'm hearing gunshots, probably about maybe 500 or 600 feet around the bend up there. Man, that's not fair. Man. It's deep right here, man. It's up to the upper thighs. I'm trying to get up here. Let's hope that they're going to be gone by the time I get up there. I don't know, though. Let's hope they're just in their backyard or something. We haven't gotten to the major gravel bars yet. What am I going to do? Just sit around for a couple hours? It's already like 3 o'clock. Well, they took out the first batch of 1,000 plastic bottles and the refrigerator. Not one single bottle out here. That's the first batch. You're going to say, what are you doing? It's still going, man. There's people out there shooting guns. Well, I'll do anything for ancient history. But you guys crazy. You're going to say, you crazy. I know what you're going to be asking. My bad. Cute. I know what you're asking, though. But is it worth risking your life for a couple of pieces of pottery with a design on it? A fully intact spear tip. Look at that little metal bucket right here. Is that recoverable? I think I found that here last time. Oh, still has a sticker on the bottom of it. Look at that cute little thing. Oh, well, it's busted, man. It's rusted and busted. That's cool. Looks like it's ready for a Cracker Barrel. Yeah, that's a cool item right here. It's weird. It's like I thought I heard something. Warning. Oh, it's a candle. It's one of those mosquito candles. At least we found that fully intact pot. Starting to get up in the better gravel bars up in here. Can't wait to start looking. Got to get going. Got to cut it short when it comes to recording. Just got the iPhone memory full. Had to delete what was in my deleted stash. But at least there's one thing in this little gravel bar right here. Cool. It's been like 2 years since I found the same exact pattern. And I know exactly what it goes to in my collection. At least there might be one. Looks like a trashy piece too. Yes, it is. Little tiny thing. No big deal. Ancient, historic. Let's go ahead and collect this thing. But what about this? Oh, it's glass. All right, look at that. Needs to be cleaned up tremendously. Not even a bump on it. Good find for today. Intact. It's almost like we're just getting started. Seems like we've been here forever. All right, let's take a look. What we have around this corner, haven't looked yet. Kind of nervous. The largest bottle jam was up in here. Had to climb up on the bank. Let's take a look, see if that tree is here that's holding on to like 1,000 bottles. Hey, what the heck is that thing? Guess I'll recover that too, little rubber doll. First, let's take a look. There could be major treasure waiting for us out here. Yeah, they wiped it out. They crushed the tree and took out all the bottles mostly. We got a little bit of freedom out here. Looks like something's brewing right on top of us. Uh-oh. Welcome to heaven. Yeah, something's brewing in the horizon. I think it's coming this way. They said it was supposed to be perfectly clear all day today. But when you see those ice caps high in the atmosphere like that, looks like the fog. Whenever you see that, time to prepare. Gotta get going real quickly. Something's moving this way. There's only a couple more curves around here. Let's go ahead and get it. About dang time I found a toy. For real. Welcome to the family. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. This isn't feeling right. I don't know if trying to keep on going is the right thing to do. I think there's something out here, some kind of energy trying to keep us from trying to make some major discovery. I think there's something that's intact, waiting to be recovered, but it's not meant to be seen yet. Is that an old crock? It's burned plastic pipe, man. Yeah, I got a couple more turns to make to get up to those monumental gravel bars. Another piece of the pot right here. Look at that. Got some kind of design on it. Yeah, there's something brewing around. I don't know if I'm going to make it, though. I mean, that's darker than you know what. But the wind is picking up. I mean, it seems like now it's like something's trying to keep us from going forward. Like the people shooting off their guns out here, man. Is that a knife? How did I know? Look at that. Another little tiny recovery right here. At least I got some kind of protection, but against a gun, it's no match, man. Yeah, I think something's happening out here. I think the spirit of the land is trying to either get us to not go forward. I've said it before, and I'll say it many times again. An urban creek is not where you want to be if it storms further up the creek, you know. Artistic. Man, I so much want to go forward, man. I do. You think I should? I mean, I don't want to be stuck in some flash flood out here. But it feels like the closer I try to get to those real monumental gravel bars up in here, where I know there's going to be something major, the closer I feel that I want to get. The closer we get, the more likely we're going to be held up before we make that discovery. Either by somebody with a gun or something else. Or it could be something totally different. Could be just the spirit of nature themselves trying to, in a way, protect us, you know, by telling us there's nothing out here because they already checked it. They already know what we're looking for. And they didn't find it. They didn't see it. There's nothing to hold on to out here. This far up. Maybe it was washed out and hidden even more. And we'll never see it until later. Just a couple more monumental gravel bars to look through, and they take forever to even look through. I didn't think I was going to be in this kind of hurry, for real. Today. Perfectly clear skies. No rain in sight. So what changed? I knew there had to be at least one. For real. Starting to hear thunder in the horizon. Not worth keeping. I don't know what that is though. We're being surrounded, and I've gone a little bit too far. What do I get myself into? One of the main deciding points to come up here, man, was the fact that it was perfectly clear all day. That was the forecast, man. The main reason I made the decision to come out here, because you cannot be out here when there's a threat of rain around the city. You're asking for trouble, big trouble in Little China. What the heck is that thing? Oh, dang. Might not have been the best decision. Only if I can make that one final recovery out here. This is the final gravel bar. And that's it. I gotta turn around. Oh boy. What the heck did we miss in the forecast, ladies and gentlemen? At least that's downstream. But there's some major feeder creeks that feed in down there. And if it's flooding down there now, in another part of the city, we're not going to make it past that point to try to get out of here. Boy. And this one's going to take a while to look in. I don't know about you, but I cannot focus on this, man. They're being hit hard all around us, except for on top of us. It's almost 4 o'clock. And you know my phrase when it comes to be 420. Let's hit it. And I think being around in the city, a lot of people like to hit it, if you know what I mean. And things have a tendency to go high. The spirit has a tendency to go high. It does. I told you, nature, they copy the human race. They record what you do. In a sense, they mimic that thing too. Man. They're being hit hard in the city right now. Just check the forecast. I don't know how much more time I got before things go buck wild up in here. And it's getting dark by the second, man. And I still have to look through this. What do I get myself into? This is exactly what I get myself into. First time seeing something like this out here. I've been waiting on it too. And it's a busted ginormous blade too. The entire bottom is gone. Better luck next time. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. It just got fully black out here basically. I think I just found what I was meant to find in this one spot. Man, no fully intact pots, but there's always that one thing that I'll always recognize. Look how dark it's getting by the second, man. I only have a Ziploc bag on me because it wasn't supposed to rain. It wasn't supposed to storm, man. I know it belongs right to the lady. Let's get out of here, man. This place is going to go buck wild. in a city creek. And I can't even run out here either. You know how long it took to get up here? What the heck do I do to myself, man? I said I wanted to run to get up here as quickly as possible. And there she is, the white sky. If only I would have seen it sooner, before I went this far. Just went from 88 down to 68. Boy, is that ever a cold breeze for real. What the heck just happened, man? What the heck just happened? I ain't never been involved in some kind of storm like that while in some kind of creek. I can't even see the bottom, man. I gotta make it to that one spot. I gotta make it past that creek down here. Probably another quarter mile. I can't even see the bottom hardly. Waters have increased probably an inch about every minute, man. You won't say get up out of that thing. I can't. I gotta cross that other creek over here. And I bet that thing's going buck wild up in here too. I see some muddy waters flowing. I think it might have been a tornado or something. It was hail for about 5 minutes, and I do mean hail, like little pellets, like snow. Oh crap, dang it. Of course I'm shaking. I've been trying to run through this for the past 25 minutes, and I'm burned out as it is since yesterday, man. I didn't know I was gonna have to run back this hard, man. What the heck? It came out of nowhere. I don't know if it might have been a tornado. Trees are falling all over the place on the banks in the landscape. I witnessed like 3 of them. Transformers were blowing. The most scary thing of all was the more I kept going down the creek around the curves, even with the heavy rain and the high winds, I kept hearing people scream, you know, like a lady screaming. And then I got a little bit further and I just thought to myself and I said out loud, Mother Nature is queen. And then someone screamed out, yes. Someone screamed out, yes. I tell you what, man, the hail and the rain, I can't even talk, was so thick you couldn't even see 100 feet down the creek. It was so thick. What a day in heaven. That rainbow is all around us, ladies and gentlemen. Boy. Thank you, Lord, for this heavenly day. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you for the rain that you give us. And thank you for turning me back so early so I can go home. Get home early. Eat dinner about 6 o'clock and go straight to bed. Da Vinci style rest for real. Perfect timing, for real. They haven't gone buck wild in this creek yet. I think I got about 10 minutes to cross. Last thing I recovered right here, you never saw, and I never saw until I was running away from the waters getting high, fully intact. Da Vinci style.